Guys, so today I'm going to show you my pantry. I've gotten a few requests to show you my my pantry, and right now it's sad. It has dwindled down so much from where I thought that we'd be moving. I usually had about 50 pounds of sugar, 50 pounds of flour, and then just tons and tons of stuff canned up and dehydrated, and I've let all that dwindle down to little to nothing. So don't judge, because there's not a lot in here, but I'll show you the concept of all my stuff and how I make it work in my small kitchen, because I don't have a lot of space to put all my stuff. So there's babies. We'll start over here. See, and they already got into some of my canned stuff. Alright, so in this cabinet I have pasta and beans and rice, and that's not all, that's just dry beans, and that goes like back and then that's some of my rice, and then I have brown sugar and powdered sugar, more beans, and then like honey and molasses, and then back behind it is some more salt, baking powder, baking soda, which I usually have a ton of that, and I've dwindled down on that too. And then this has baking stuff, so we have chocolates, some coffee, sugar, spices, and that's not all my spices, that's just some I just bought, jellos and puddings, yeast, gelatin, some snacky stuff, and then down here you have more snack stuff. That's all the flour that I have left, some oats, and then down here I have peanut butter, and then I have evaporated milk and condensed sweetened milk and my cocoa powder. I use the condensed milk, of course, for baking sweets, but also it makes great creamer for iced coffee. It is delicious, and it doesn't make me sick, and I'm not lactose intolerant, but I don't know, I guess halfway there. Too much makes me sick. So then over here, part two, we have dry goods. We have my what are they called? Crackers. Bunch of crackers. And then I have cornbread stuffing mix, which I will use in dry mixes for meal in a jars. For long-term storage, I have some of the spaghetti sauce that I showed you in my haul. Tacos, more noodles, and then more noodles, gnocchi, and then some cake mixes, and then that is my last 2 bags of sugar, and more coffee, because who doesn't love coffee? So then we go to this cabinet, which is what my father made me, and we have jars on top, empty jars, and then up there is like the catch-all for random jars that I got on sale that you couldn't pass up. My last can of chili beans, a bunch of tuna, sun-dried tomatoes, capers, there's mayonnaise and ketchup back there, green chilies, there's a ton of stuff. It's for everything. And then this goes 5 back, so 5 jars back. It's nothing but tomatoes, tomato type products on this side. So I have tomato puree, tomato sauce, crushed tomatoes, and petite tomatoes, and then canned tomato juice, home canned tomato juice. And then these are my last of the green beans. I have 5 quarts of green beans left, but I actually only have 1.5 pint jar of regular green beans. These are mushroom and thyme green beans and lemon garlic green beans are all that I have left. Oh, no, let's not. Baby was eating something. Okay, so then here are my beans. I have baked beans and white beans and black beans, red beans, and that makes me very sad because we use a lot of beans. So this is getting rectified very soon. Here I have my cream of chicken and mushroom, and it is delicious. It already has the thickener in it, the approved clear gel thickener that you can use for canning. In it just doesn't have the cream, so you add the cream whenever you open the jar. Also, this is what happens when you don't put vinegar in your water before you can. It gets foggy. So I also have my cream of mushroom and onion soup. This also has the thickener in it, but not the cream. And I did this in 2016, so a year ago, and I just opened one not too long ago, and it was delicious. I have carrots, and this is just canned blueberries in a light syrup. I have a bunch of those, and then this is my blueberry jam. And then here we have meats, and these go 4-pack. I have 2 different types of corned beef, and then I have beef and deer, 1 hamburger, a bunch of turkey, 1 ham, and then my carrots and potatoes that I did. And then down here I have a bunch of oils and more dressings and marinades, syrups. These are maple syrups, some spice packets, more coffee, and my last blueberry syrup, or no, blueberry pie filling. And then here it's just kind of a catch-all. I have my ghost apple jelly, my apple pie jam, some dehydrated, my mango habanero sauce, my tomato jam. So all that's in there. And how did that fit? Okay. Then down here I have, excuse me, and then down here I have dehydrated stuff, some wheat flour, dehydrated dairy like butter and buttermilk. I know I have some Parmesan and stuff, and that's for making my dry mixes as well. Kale, noodles, and more rice. And then last but alright, and so then in here you have jars, and I have my vinegar and storage of my ramen. And then in here I have more of my jellies and jams, all my chicken broth. That is bone-in chicken that I canned, cereal and oatmeal, and then I actually got to empty out one shelf pretty much, minus 2 jars back there with more chicken. And then here my rings, some canning stuff, some canning books. That's my my homemade cleaner. And yeah, and then that's baby food storage. So I have a bunch of places that I keep all my stuff. Excuse me. That I keep all my stuff, but it works for me. Now when I had more stuff, it was literally everywhere. I had it in our closet and in my son's closet. And I will have my own place eventually. It'll get there. It just takes patience. And until then, I'm working on it. And I have plenty of food. And I'm dehydrating a ton of stuff. And I'll find a place to put it. I really don't know where yet. We don't need a bed, do you? Do you need a bed? Use it to store canned goods. Why not? Real quick. These are my dehydrated marshmallows that I did. And do they not look gorgeous? Actually, these are just temporary holds. I'm going to buy some half-gallon jars and put them in there because I don't need 7 quarts of marshmallows. That would be slightly excessive. And then in here, I have pickles. I am dehydrating pickles. I saw it on Linda's Pantry yesterday, and she said that they were delicious, and I believe her. I trust her judgment. She's awesome. So I am also going to dehydrate pickles because when I was cleaning out my pantry and organizing it to do this video, I actually found pickles that were done in 2015 and they really needed to be used. So what better way to use them than make them into chips? And this has 2.5 trays of dill and then 1.5 trays, right? Yeah, 1.5 trays of bread and butter. And she said that the bread and butter don't get completely solid because of all the sugar. They'll still be pliable. So I'm glad she said something so that I don't just keep dehydrating and dehydrating. Because I have never done pickles before. But I am so excited to see how it goes. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and give it a thumbs up. And I hope you subscribe so that you can keep checking out all the things that I'm doing on this channel. And check out my links below. Also, if you have Facebook, check out my Facebook page. I'm always on there doing, whatever. So come check me out over there as well. And I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.